this game was a much more entertaining game, a much more exciting game. 4-3 Napoli over Crotone.
Let's talk about this game. 4-3 Napoli Crotone, right?
Yeah.
From there, you see from Napoli some arrogance.
Yeah. They didn't take them seriously.
So maybe Sunday, maybe Wednesday, they don't take us serious.
But they're always going to take Juventus serious. There's a difference.
You see, everybody think they in better shape than us.
Wait, but you're talking about the last place team versus Juventus. You don't get the different things.
You don't think Gattuso is going to get them up for this game?
People, they are so stupid, so arrogant. they even think they can beat us, Juventus, like that, the way they play and the way we play. Even in the newspaper, they talk about, they favor Napoli. I saw something, TikTok, I see some program. They invite some astrology that say for Juventus Napoli, he gave X2. Tie and win from Napoli. No win from Juventus at all.
So he picked 2 out of 3 options. Wow, really good fortune telling.
All of them. They think they're stronger than us. It could be
they are.
That.
They are stronger than us right now.
Yeah, but could be that they pay.
But here's the difference. It's still Juventus, and they're playing for a spot in the Champions League. You're not playing Crotone, so.
Because let's say, in order for us to win, we have to play like a provincial right now.
Yeah, and do you see these players doing that? That's my question.
Or something.
So let's actually talk about Napoli since we're on to their game. Did anyone actually see this game? Because I watched highlights. I saw bits and pieces of it. Did you guys watch it?
I saw highlights.
I saw highlights as well.
Okay.
I was watching the Atalanta game.
Insigne, who won Player of the Month last month, has been on fire. I didn't even realize he has 14 goals this season.
I told you that.
Last year, he only had 8 goals. They have, as a team, more goals this season than they had all of last season.
Yeah, so but Insigne, Sunday, Wednesday, he's going to have a quadrado on that side. And like all the time, he's not going to touch a ball.
We'll see. I don't know. No one really is scared by Juventus anymore. I can tell you, it didn't look like they were taking Crotone seriously.
All right. I bet we win Wednesday.
Okay, great.
All right. That's for sure.
Maximovic, if you saw Crotone's third goal, the back pass, another ridiculous back pass. So these defenders, there's a reason I guess they play defense because a terrible back pass that just gave Messias a breakaway. 4-3, but the game was back and forth. Like I said, they were letting Crotone play with it a little bit. Simi scored 8 goals, I think, since March. He's been on fire. Yeah, he's been really, really good.
Mertens had a nice free kick goal, right?
Mertens had a beautiful free kick goal. Yeah, his goal was really nice. Osimhen got on the board, so they're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, but you can't give up 3 goals to Crotone, right? So there was an argument to that game.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
I agree. You can't give up 3 goals to Crotone. That number 10 on Crotone, he hasn't played a lot, Benale, but he had some decent passes and played decent as well, which is nice to see. But they are playing much, much better than Juventus.
Listen, Juventus might win Wednesday, but my point is Gattuso is going to get them up for this game. They are going to be ready. That's not going to be an issue. So
listen, here's my point. Napoli is in better form. They're in a better they have their players, right? They have a better coach who they play harder for their coach. And yes, can Juventus beat Napoli? Of course, right? That goes back to the DNA of Juventus. Can it show up and beat it? Yeah. But right now, normally I would say that based on the level and the fire and the strength of our players to come back and say we're going to beat you. And right now, I look at those players on the field, and there's only Chiesa that I think puts that effort in every week. Quadrado, right? Chiellini, and that's it.
Done.
Those are the only 3 people though. When they're on the field, they put the effort. That's it.
But it's
every single week.
It's even the attitude and the way Napoli fights for each other. Like when someone scores a goal, they flip out for each other.
Dude, they flip
They
out.
love each other.
They go
like,
run to Gattuso and they celebrate.
Yeah, like they picking their coach up, tossing him up in the air and shit. Like you don't
That's
see
what I'm
any
saying.
of that.
So who's gonna put so for me to say, oh, Juventus is gonna beat Napoli, who's gonna carry them to that? Is it gonna be Bentancur? No. Is it gonna be Ramsey and Rabiot? No. Who's it gonna be?
Yeah, but, Frank, but just for that, because they everybody give them a loser. Maybe they wake up. Maybe they want to play. Maybe they want to,
It could happen, but I'm saying if that
something.
So Juventus, this is how Juventus is this year. They could come and beat Napoli on Wednesday, right? They could, and they will lose or tie on Sunday with some small team. That's the type of team we have.
Sunday is Genoa.
Yeah. So we could beat Napoli on Wednesday and tie or lose to Genoa because that's the type of team we have.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It could be if we win Wednesday, could be a turnaround.
We've been saying that all year. They tied.
But it don't let us to happen. Come on.
No, it doesn't. That's the thing. That's the thing.
No,
next year.
That's what you think. Yeah. And to Moore's point, in the comments saying that there's no good leader. I agree with that. Like you bring in Ronaldo. Ronaldo's supposed to lead. He goes invisible.
So this is why you need to get rid of people like Chiellini and Bonucci, so De Ligt can fire people up and be a leader on that team, right? Like,
yeah, but at what point does a leader say Chiesa took his spot? It's his first season. Chiesa's becoming a leader, emotional leader. Why can't De Ligt just because Bonucci
because it's Chiellini and Bonucci's their captain.
But it's tactically. Bonucci and Chiellini, they play back, so you cannot. You play your defense up with the Bonucci can lead.
Yeah,
they're not fast enough.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
You play in midfield up. You have to have a defense that they have a speed.
Yeah, I do agree with Moore in chat. Ronaldo is 100% not a leader because when he doesn't get the ball, he eye rolls.
Oh, yeah.
and
but when I meant leader, I mean like he was supposed to take the team and put him on his back. And he's been disappearing a lot.
But you know what?
Lead on the field as a
the supporters of Ronaldo will say, and even Del Piero said it on ESPN. How do you criticize a guy who scores 30 goals in 33 games, right? So the point is, that's what Ronaldo's always done. He scored his goals, and he's not going to be the one who runs for 90 minutes, and that's not what he does.
Yeah, but you talk about like the news people. The media, when it's enough for someone to score a goal to give a 7.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think like that. Because in one game you score a goal, you have 7.
I agree. And that's why we criticize Ronaldo, even though he's the leading scorer, because that's all he does. If he gets a cross or two, he'll score a goal. But that doesn't mean that you contributed. I also think it's not so much that what he's doing personally. I think it's the way the team feels like they have to force the ball to him. Everyone feels like they have to pass to Morata. Morata has to. God forbid Morata takes 2 touches and doesn't pass it to Ronaldo. How many times can Ronaldo give it back to Morata and he just does it?
Yeah, and that goes back to my point of Napoli being more of a team, and their leader is their coach.
Listen, even if you take them player by player, I like Politano more than anyone in our midfield. I do. I would take Politano right now over Ramsey, Rabiot, and Arthur.
No, but
right now.
It's take Politano, take as a role too. We have as a Politano, we have Kolovetsky and Bernardeschi, both with the left foot. Yeah. Just to get Politano, hold the ball and pass the ball. They cannot do that.
That's what I'm saying. He passes the ball. It's the little things. You can't just go,
do that.
And in this lineup, you don't even see Koulibaly, you don't see Zielinski, who are 2 fantastic players. I hope they play on Wednesday. Like I want to beat Napoli. I want to beat them with their best players. So get all of those guys in there, and then win that.
Wednesday they have the best formation.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing Napoli play with all those guys.
I hope it's a good game. It should be. We'll see.
And I'm hoping Meret has fallen off for me. I don't want to see him in goal either. I want to see Ospina in there.
I told you that.
I don't think I think he's overrated. Meret, I don't think.
Is he worse than Chesney?
Yeah, they're on par.
They're on par. But one's
put it this way: I'd rather have Perrine starting than both of them.
Yeah,
I said that a year ago, and you guys laughed at me. You guys were like, "Get rid of Perrine. We hate him." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd like him better than Chesney."
we didn't hate him. He was just their third goalie. It was pointless.
But I said he should have been ahead of Chesney. That was my point.
I agree.
Going back to the roots for Juventus, taking players who play for the shirt. Yeah, well, that would be nice if they actually played some of their younger guys and built through an academy and not just buy people for free and they're buying names. They're not buying people who care about the Juventus game.
It's a great point that Mord's made, right? All these guys that we signed for free, Ramsey, they have no allegiance to Juventus. They don't care.
No,
they play on Real. They play on this team 2 years. They go to the next team. Same thing for Ronaldo.
These guys don't even learn the language. They don't care. It's nothing to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go on to the next one, Dom.
Our producer is rushing our flow here.
Well, we do. We have a lot of different slides that we want to get to. Dom, go ahead. Just pick another one. It's like I said, it's going to be an interesting game on Wednesday.